Hey guys, I'm over here outside of Jacksonville, Florida. I'm in Ferdinand Beach, the area rather, where there is Amelia Island. And right now I am trying to find out where my campsite is. We are supposedly campsite 21, I think. And this only says 3. These buttercups. So right now I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna see if we can find where the campsite is that we're staying at tonight. This is in Talbot Island, I think it's called technically, and it's part of the Amelia Island area, the barrier islands of Jacksonville, Florida. So we're walking on this nice boardwalk, and it's windy, and despite being Florida and being September, it's actually not very warm out right now. It's like a little bit under 80, I think. And you know, it's comfortable, but I wanted some heat, so I'm actually even wearing a sweater right now, which is crazy. But look at this. We got some wild palm trees. And this view just looks absolutely crazy right now. It's actually pretty reminiscent of Scenic Beach over in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Except you can even see in the distance they got these palmettos. Oh no, your hat! The sand, and it looks like we're walking right to the beach. Is our camping spot on the beach?
I don't know.
Hi, how are you? Wow, look at this. It's windy as hell over here. Currents. Whoa! Right. Wow. The wind is crazy right now. It's so windy. You know, I put a lot of gel in my hair, but it still is all getting messed up from this wind. Wow, okay, so now we're really heading towards where Camp 21 is. It was across the street from the beach. There it is, 15 to 21. This looks like an Amazon rainforest. Oh, I see what they do. I feel like there's gonna be snakes out here. Whoa. Nature trail? Oh, fuck yeah. Bro, this is it right here. Oh, dude, the nature trail's right there. We gotta walk that. So we made it to campsite 21. This is it over here. This is the area that you drive in. Look at that. Oh, there's a wetland over there too I gotta check out. And if you go over here, some pretty cool stuff. You can see different kind of palm species. This looks like it's the saw palmetto. Here's Spanish moss. This is a air plant. This grows on the branches of trees because it does not require any roots. This big dead leaf. Yeah, saw palmetto. This one almost looks like it could be a windmill palm. Oh, there's a lizard right there actually. Look at that little gecko. Woo! You can see it falls apart in big piles like this. And you gotta be careful because sometimes there could be pests. What other kind of plants do we have around here? More. Look at that. See how the Spanish moss just attaches and grows on these plants. And usually you can see some big pine trees. I don't really see those. Those look like live oaks with the Spanish moss coming out. Let's go take a look at the wetlands over here. And we got a camping trail that we're gonna check out, nature trail, real soon. Wow, look at this. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be alligators somewhere in here, but that's pretty incredible to see. That's nature. All right, so I just finished up walking around the campsite 21. Beautiful place. It almost looks like a Skyrim-esque type thing with the Spanish moss dripping off the trees. But right now, we're gonna go check out the nature trail and see what's over here. So there's no map, but I'm just trying to see what it looks like. It's only 0.75 miles, so it's less than a mile. It shouldn't be bad at all. On this hike, I want to see if we can find any wildlife. I mean, that looks like a place that alligators would be, but I'm hearing that they don't go in the brackish water, and I believe that that is what it is. Look at the Spanish moss right here. That's cool. So this is, I guess, the Talbot Island Nature Trail. That's the name of this hike. And again, it's only 0.75 miles. Now, Florida hikes are a little bit different than the New England ones because even though they're flat, that doesn't make them easy. I mean, there's a lot of plant life and vegetation you gotta get through, and we can see. The views are incredible if you like nature and vegetation and animals, because we may see some snakes maybe or something interesting on this hike, like reptiles. Earlier at the camp, I did see a little gecko, which was cool. Look at that marsh. Look at this too. You can see those wild palm trees, the natural palm trees right there. Oh, it is a little flooded over here. I'm glad I got the hiking boots on. Yep, it's a flooded trail, but it doesn't mean it's impossible to cross. I still will find a way. Life will find a way. What I think I could do is just cross this way, actually. All right, so I'm out of the snake-infested water, and now I'm in some tick-infested grass. And it looks like the trail does dry up a little bit over there. I am going to keep an eye out for snakes because I am wearing shorts, and I just realized that that's not the best idea right now, probably. Oh man, it is wet, but I want to do this trail, so I'm going to do it. Oh God, oh no, oh, okay, I guess I'm waiting. That's happening now. Jeez, okay. Oh, all right, well, it's too late. I'm doing it. Now I'm wading through the water. This is a real Florida hike. Look at this. All right, yeah, you can see here, there's the marsh. It is a salt marsh, and we just walked through all that. So yeah, winding creeks. Okay, yeah, peat, I've heard that. It's decomposing plant matter, and it does definitely smell. Again, I'm not sure if alligators are in this environment. I can see it looks like a white egret or snowy egret in the distance. These snowy white egrets are very prevalent in the Barn Island Marsh in Connecticut, which I filmed before. This place actually looks a lot like it. Southern red cedar. Look at that. Yeah, I'm curious to see if there is going to be any wildlife. I mean, now that I waded through the water, I should see something. I mean, come on, I gotta get a reward. I really hope I don't have to do that again, but I probably will. It's all right, my shoes are already wet, so it doesn't matter. What's over here? Wow, look at this view. This is awesome. Look at all that. That's beautiful. But that's not so much beautiful. I gotta walk through more water now. This is what I'm saying, that even though the trails are only a small amount, like less than a mile, you gotta do this. So I'm walking to the edge, and I'm really looking out for snakes. Oh God. Okay, but it dries up again. Oh, come on, man. Jeez, I really don't like this water being deep. I don't want to know what's in there. I should look on all trails actually and see how long this map is. Look at this. Yep, sable palm, I had said earlier. And look at all that Spanish moss. All right. So we get the swamp behind us, and we're gonna keep walking further. That's probably a lizard making that little noise. Yeah, one day I want to move here because I actually like these woods a lot. I like the way these woods look better than New England's woods. I just love the Spanish moss hanging, and I really like the wild palm trees. I think it's so cool that things that people keep as house plants up north are just growing wild down here. I also really do like the wildlife. I'm into reptiles, so I think that's cool. I just don't want to encounter one right now. Oh, geez. This water is just not fun to hike in. Completely flooded. Yeah, saw palmetto. I told you earlier about that one. Yeah, okay. I'd like to stay and watch, but this place is flooded. This is a real Florida hike, for sure. Oh, look at these little fiddler crabs. So the trail is now looking like it's doing a loop. The marsh is that way behind us, and it's turning back. I luckily made it through the water without any problems. I didn't see any animals besides the fiddler crabs. So that was cool. I mean, I'd like to see a snake from the distance, but I do not want to see one in the water. And I can see the trail is turning now. I'm really glad I brought flip-flops too, because now I don't have to worry about my socks being wet all night. And this is cool right here in the saw palmetto. You see like the new growth coming out. So the tree's growing. All right, now this place up here is starting to look really cool. Wow, look at that. Woo, look at that. Look at this big old palm tree right here. Oh, geez, there's so many mosquitoes. Yeah, Florida mosquitoes or something else. Now, what's this? Life from the dead, even after death, trees with other forms. Oh, yeah, it's cool. So it's basically saying that when these trees die and this vegetation dies, it decomposes like that one and it feeds the rest of the wildlife. Look at that vine. Yeah, Yalpan. Christmas decorations, shiny evergreen leaves and bright red berries. Indians boiled yalpine and made a ceremonial drink called casina. Oh, geez. You know what? I'd love to stay and read that, but the bugs are getting bad. And by bugs, I mean there is some bad mosquitoes here. I'm going to have to check myself for ticks later, too. I know that ticks are still a problem down here. I don't know how bad they are compared to up north, but wow, look at that palm tree. Ooh, I can hear the bugs buzzing. Bugs Bunny. So it's cool, like you can see this looks like some kind of a, I want to say a spruce tree because of the way the leaves look, but the Spanish moss is just growing all over it. And you can see the palm tree. So unlike the Northeast where there's all different stages of the pine trees growing, you can see different stages of palms. That looks like it's a saw palmetto right there. And that one looks like a sable palm. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Oh my god, these mosquitoes are so bad. I am literally getting covered in them. This reminds me of how Barn Island was. But yeah, look at that. Looks like Jurassic Park or something over here for real. Just the jungle. Look at those big palm stalks. What's cool about the palm trees is they're actually not a tree. They're actually a grass. It grows really tall and hard. And so right here, what you're looking at is not a real tree trunk. They don't get rings inside them like trees do. It's really just a hard, tall grass. So pretty cool. Man, the bugs are all over me. I really don't want to know if they're all in my hair or not. There's some mushrooms growing in that tree. That's cool. Oh, geez. Look at these berries. That's crazy. Whew, there's a little tree in there. Oh man, I can't wait to get back to the campsite and we can light a campfire, because I'll tell you right now, I was not anticipating it to be this buggy, but the fact that the sun's not out and the fact that I'm in a swamp makes it really, really not work in my favor right now with the bugs. I see no snakes still, so I think we're good. Let's just keep pressing back. Looks like there's another trail here. I'm going to stop at this little palm tree and I'm going to take a look at the map. Alright, so just in there is like abyss of wilderness. So I'm just going to head this way. That has the sign of the two people hiking. That's a good sign that it's a place that's safe to hike. Right there. And I noticed that the trees are not marked with trail markers, so I think they're just using those as the trail marker. Dragonfly. Wax myrtle. Let's see what this is. Wax coating on the leaves can be melted and used as blueberry candle wax. Oh yeah, I can see how it's glossy. These are some longleaf pines, I believe. They're a southern pine. These do grow up north as well, but the prominent pine tree in New England is the eastern white pine, which I do not see here. I am seeing, I don't know what the exact name of this tree is, but the leaves look very similar to a spruce tree almost. Oh, jeez. I keep getting attacked by these bugs. This is the worst I think I've dealt with all season too. Definitely, I'm gonna be itchy. I mean, that's why my hiking buddy didn't want to come with me, because he was itchy. Wow. This place just looks cool. Oh, geez. Okay, we got a down tree over here, so I gotta go crawl under. Like Indiana Jones. Here's some more of these windmill palms. These ones are pretty cold tolerant. I think this is the furthest north palm tree that there is. And there's actually some hills over here, which I'm surprised for Florida. Look at that. It's weird. It's almost like a mixture between northern and southern vegetation. And I'm starting to see the swamp or the marsh again, so I think that we're going to be coming out soon. I remember I had to walk through another bunch of water. Look at those hills. Okay, so we're coming back out this way. Yes, this is the end of the loop trail, so I do gotta go through this stupid water again, but over there where the, whoa, look at that guy, there's a seagull. I just gotta go through here, and yeah, that's where we came in from. So it was still a short hike distance wise, but like I said, the elements make it, oh come on, see what I'm saying? I'm fully submersed in this water. Oh shit. I was worried that was a snake for a second. I'm fully submersed in this water right now. Okay, that should be the last of it. Man. Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely leave my shoes out of the tent for the night to dry, and I'm gonna walk back now to the end of this trail. So yeah, that was a fun experience for sure. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys watching, because this one was one of the most interesting hikes I've done in a long time. Haven't had to wade through water like that. Take a look at the field, the marsh. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry about that, guys. This a cicada just flew right into the camera, and that freaked me the hell out. All right, let's walk through the rest of this jungle, and then we'll wrap the video up. I'm starting to hear cars, so I think that we're getting closer to the campgrounds. Yeah, I see it over here. All right, so guys, as I walk under this Spanish moss right here, I want to again thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Please continue to like and subscribe if you haven't already, because this is one of many adventures, and not only Florida, but we're going to do the world. So I really do appreciate you guys, and I am going to go dry my feet off. I hope you guys have a great night.